NFL 24. And we've got the Titans, reigning league MVP. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Titans and the Colts, and it's coming up next.
All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. It's been perfection so far. They come in here unbeaten at 14-0.
And just he's been all season.
On 1st and 10, Cobb. Going to the right here and finding Burks. The game's first play produces 6 yards.
While you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there.
Now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
First down there, but it's incomplete. And Charles, you think at the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky. It'd be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Throwing on first down, Cobb. And his throw is incomplete. These two previous in that one, so now they'll look for the sweep here back home in Nashville. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Fell in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
A lot of
nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win game long, sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left. Got a man, and it's taken in. Titans touchdown. Van Jefferson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. Throwing to start the drive. Cobb. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7.
He can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Flush to his right. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket. He got it.
The chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 4.
I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we, talking to him and the coach.
Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They run the option on second down. And once again, this Colts defense. 11. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down. Cobb. A hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there.
Probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field. Try to make sure his teammates come along. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he's brought in.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Looking to throw. Cobb. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down. From inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake. Cobb. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 28 as he gets in there to drop him. On second down, here's Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. So do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt and believe you'll do it.
Henry is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And he'll go. Now from back at the 5. This is 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Cobb. That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 5-yard. He's been sensational all year. He threw touchdown pass number 45 the last time they had it. We'll see if he can build on that number. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards.
And you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now, meanwhile, a pass
A lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
Off play action. Cobb. He's got his target. That's complete. It's a big play there for Tennessee. 49 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Minutes to go. Tie ball game. Orlando, Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. On first down, Cobb. And that's going to be incomplete.
They get in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And
Make sure you hit it just right.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
They set up the screen for Henry. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice
Because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up. Number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was left. I was going to say, now he wants the first half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. First, continue down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them. Up there in the middle of the line, a lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Eluding the pressure right. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA and power forward. It's a really difficult task. Well, that play was...
Throwing to start the drive. Cobb. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get to him right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. Henry up the middle. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there. First step or not, many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 85 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls in.
Yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Open man, that's Henry. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Down there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down. Cobb to the right side and complete to Jefferson. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break to start the 4th. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He gets this one to Burks. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. On 3rd down, Henry. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Now here's a pass on 3rd.
No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Titans on 3rd down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the
time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only one score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned.
Alert! Alert!
They begin with Henry. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Or when you're playing defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw. Cobb. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. A big play that time for the Titans. 48 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there. A breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not.
Play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cobb. His throw incomplete.
He knows that that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the out route, he's got Burks. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
At it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Looking to throw. Cobb. That's a Titans touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short.
A 1st down carry for Henry. Defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left, and then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They'll run it again with Henry. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Busting free at the 10. So there's 3rd down and 4. Off the bootleg. Cobb. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either...
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he behind the line. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. Not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Inside handoff, Henry. Fighting his way through contact. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 129 yards rushing for him now in this one.
And they've run the ball 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Not. When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
And the second wave of tacklers is Colt, who was shaken up on that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play callers. But when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to them. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7. You're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. On the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that is not true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much too.
So for the Titans, they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they fall under 500 now as they drop to 7-8. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.